let your dreams be dreams.
I'm gonna put footage of how many questions you guys sent in about us. I don't think I got to the bottom.
Really?
It's absolutely wild. But a lot of your questions are repetitive in the sense of when did we start, what happened with us. So we're gonna run through that, but then like more specific questions we'll get to later in the pod. There's another segment I want to do on pod called decorum. You guys hear me speak about decorum all the time on my podcast. It's one of my favorite words because this generation lacks it. Actually, generations on all sides lack it. Decorum is just not present in society today.
California way.
But I felt like for a fun spin on it for this particular episode, we could talk about your little cricket outing yesterday. You guys can let me know what you think. We're chilling yesterday, one FaceTime, like Shay and I just call each other throughout the day. She's like, oh, listen, baby, because I'm heading to the cricket match later. I said, huh?
What cricket
match? Which cricket match is this one? She's like, oh, I told you it's with some gent was sliding to town from, where do you stay? Out of town.
Yeah,
Don't do specifics, but yeah. Staying out of town, he's like, yeah, I gotta shoot content. He's gonna slide through, I'm gonna shoot some content with him. I was like, light. That's what you told me initially. Like way back, like when you were sliding. Cool. I forgot about that. He's like, yeah. He's taking me to the cricket game. I was like, sorry? I was like, who else is going to cricket? I was like, it's just you. So initially she was like, yeah, I don't know. I was like, no. I was like, you going on a date? A cricket game date? She's like, no, he has 3 tickets. So he's bringing a friend. I was like, oh, sharp, his friend. He's like, yeah. I was like, I was like, you're going to take our friend, one of our friends. You're going to take our boy as bodyguard or whatever. Because I do admit in my past relationship, I was way too possessive. And that's something that I think a lot of gents need to work on is like, you don't own your girl. I do believe that Shay belongs to me the same way I belong to her in a partnership. But it's like, you don't own all her actions. And that stems from insecurity. And it used to stem from insecurity when I was in my last relationship. Like it was from the fact that I was like scared of someone better, I guess. Which is something I've really done well to grow out of now. But at the same time, though, you shouldn't be naive. Just because I have a certain level of trust in Shay doesn't mean I need to feed her to the lions every time. It's like, oh, I'm going to this place with this guy. It's not even about her at a point. It's about him. I told her, I was like, tell the homie, I'm not worried about awkward situations. It's like, oh, my boyfriend doesn't trust you. Damn straight, I don't trust you, bro. You guys not on socials. You don't see what happens every day. To this day. If you have a dick, I don't trust you around my girl. Unfortunately. There was a story, by the way, this gent, his girl fucked his 3 best friends and they posted it on Twitter. 4 of the closest people in his life just snaked him.
Friends.
Crazy.
No.
But also at the same time with this situation, I made a point to the boys and I was like, listen, if Shay's gonna cheat on me, she's gonna cheat.
Yeah, regardless.
As much as I blocked the cricket game, she could just call up another homie, slide to the crib when I'm not there and I'll never know.
Yeah.
In your city boy phase, that's how a lot of gents operate when they're single. And I used to operate like this as well. It's like you close yourself off so that you can never be hurt. But you have 2 options. Like you can live like that, which is what I lived like for a long time. And by the way, I'm cool going back to that. Like if this doesn't work out, I'm just going to be alone. I've been comfortable with being alone for a long time. But there's a certain aspect of life you never experience, you know? So when I'm opening myself up to be trusting to Shay, it's like, yeah, I could get hurt. But also at the end of the day, if I get cheated on, okay. So what? Do I die? It's like, oh, it's public embarrassment because now people know you get cheated. Okay, then Shay's a clown.
Yeah.
If she cheats, I'm a clown if I cheat. It is what it is. I feel like people are more afraid of the reputation that comes with being cheated on than actually getting cheated on. You know what I'm saying?
But there's emotional
the stress
effects that comes with
bro,
it.
I'm dead inside, low key, bro. Nah.
I'll bring you back to life.
I mean, if there's anyone who can make me feel something. Yeah, that was gay. That's the couples content we're not going to be doing on this channel. My bad. Decorum. But anyways, yeah. Do you think I handled that situation badly?
Yeah. No, not badly. You handled it pretty well. It was a conversation. It wasn't like, no, you're not gonna go. End of discussion. Or like we spoke about it.
I mean, I did shout that over the
That's
phone.
fine. Like, but we spoke about it. So I understood where he was coming from without feeling like, oh my word, he doesn't let me do anything. But we just spoke about it and we had a conversation and I got it. And then you still said you can do whatever you want.
I did tell you that, yeah. Because like that's what I thought about that thing. Like if you finna cheat, it's gonna happen anyways. So quickly, 20 questions. We're gonna keep this going quicks. Okay, who liked who first?
Yeah, I did. I liked him first.
Thank you, little simp.
I did like him first.
Favorite memory together?
Actually, crazy story. It's actually when we went to Neisner and he made us go to a hardware store to go buy a saw to go to the spot where him and his ex-girl went to go write their initials. But this was in the middle of the like it was at night.
Yeah, don't do too many specifics because it's definitely a crime.
It was at night and like when I saw that stuff happen, I was like, that's the type of standard that I want from anybody that I want to receive love from, is that you're willing to do all of this, because this he did after they broke up. This was like a good couple of months long before.
No, it was like a year after.
Yeah.
Oh, by the way, we were still like platonic at this point.
Like we were
it wasn't like we were fucking each other. I was like, you know what would be a good date idea? Let's go like simp over my ex-girl. Yeah.
So when that was one of my favorite memories of us, when I realized that like this is the type of relationship that I want in the future. We have so many other good memories. I can't choose one.
Yeah, the problem with these questions is like you need time to think. But one of mine is like before we even were like fucking with each other like that. The one night like you were upset and I dropped you off at that crib when you stayed close to Wanderers.
Yeah.
And we hugged. And it was like the best hug ever. Like we hugged for like, I don't know, like 10 straight seconds.
It was just,
but it was
what
like
I
so
needed.
deep. It was like an emotional hug. Like that hug is better than some lipses that I've had. You know what I'm saying? Crazy.
Ooh, I actually forgot about that.
I'm out. You think I'm about to? I'm not watching this.
Okay, this one's more serious. We don't have time for it, so I'm not doing it. Does this confirm that girl best friends or vice versa tend to end up like this? I can't speak for other people, but that's how we ended up. The danger is that the fact that if two people of the opposite gender are chilling with each other
All the time.
and they have chemistry, it's bound to lead to something. It's the same thing that I was saying with the cricket scenario. Why would I feed my girl to the lions? Like if you have a boyfriend or a girlfriend and you let them chill with another boy or girl,
And for time, like bare time,
something's gonna develop more likely than not. I feel like that's how human nature
and
works.
I think also you have to find each other attractive also to make it work. Because sometimes girls can be
true.
best friends with a guy and she's just not finding him attractive at all.
Well, that's
Unless
how,
he has a glow up, and then she's like, "Oh shit, I have to reconsider now."
I mean, my ex was like wary of you even when you were dusty.
Wow.
Oh, you weren't dusty.
I'm not gonna talk about it.
You
We
in
all have our
dust.
glow ups.
You in
I'm here
dust.
now, and that's all that matters.
City boy Matt gone. This is something I would like to address publicly on the public platform. I'm never gone. I always got that dog in him. You understand? You can also share yourself like, who's a simp? Am I a simp for you? Don't lie to the cameras. Tell
He's
them
not
straight.
a simp.
Thank you.
I have to beg him sometimes. I'm like, just do some cute shit. Like he does cute shit, but like simpy shit.
I don't compromise for a girl.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I mean, he did, and that's why he doesn't want to be a simp anymore. Now
Oh,
I have
yes,
to deal
yes.
with the after effects
Emotional
of that.
trauma.
Yeah.
Nice.
Shay had really cute underwear on in your past vid plug.
I don't know. I'll link it.
I'll
to-
give her your
Yeah.
at and then she'll tell you 3 things you like about one another and why. Quickly though. You got like 20 seconds.
I like that Matt is an alpha male.
What? wait.
I really like that shit.
Don't say that because all the girl are gonna be like thinking like I watch Andrew Tate podcast to go to sleep.
No.
and shit.
It's just like there's a difference. Like
Just say I'm confident or I'm dominant or please just don't say
He's an alpha male.
Makes me want to like growl on camera, bro. Like that's not the vibe we're going on.
no, but like if you know what an alpha male is,
Thank you,
like
thank
you
you.
know the type of qualities
Okay,
that they
next,
have.
next.
Cool. Then I like that he takes certain moments and make it memorable. I tend to overlook a lot of stuff, and then I remember I was moving out of my last place, and he was like, "Let's just take a picture." And like now I look at the picture, and I'm like, "Damn!"
Oh,
like
yeah.
I had a really good time in that like apartment.
I'll put that in.
And the third thing is how you care about people that you love. You are so thoughtful in like the things that you do for people that you care about.
Accusations.
These are not accusations.
False accusations.
Thank you. Okay, 3 things that I like. I like your laugh because it makes me happy. I like how soft your nyash is.
Are you serious right now, bro?
Brother.
What else do I like? Oh, I like your sense of humor. Like I like how you can be like one of the boys, but then
I can be emotional.
you're definitely not one of the boys. Yeah. Why don't you follow each other on socials?
I think it's better that way.
No, it's because
It's better that way.
It's because during that time when we were all emotional with each other and shit, we
Yeah.
went back and forth. We were
Yeah,
blocking each other.
blocking each
Bro,
other,
you know, I took a screenshot.
unfollowing.
She tried to call me on Snapchat once. Like I got a Snapchat
Nah.
audio call because that's the only thing I didn't block Shay on.
That's that real music, man. Come back home.
I remember when I realized that he blocked me on everything, I was like, what do I still have him? Like, I couldn't really email because I couldn't really see if he's going to read my emails.
Yeah.
So I went to Snapchat and I re-downloaded Snapchat just so I can call him.
How did you become confident enough to start recording videos? So me, I was always a confident gent, but then just practice makes perfect. And also I started out with a group with my boys, Abo and Tebs. So that helped me. And then I put this in for you because you're awkward still on cam.
Yeah. It's like you're still trying to figure out how you want people to perceive you. But I'm like, I don't care anymore. You think that you're supposed to act a certain way just because the cameras are on. But I think people would fucks with you regardless.
I try and work on myself so that I don't have to activate when the cameras come on. Because also that makes content so much easier because then I can just be me. And if people fucks with you, then all you have to do is switch the camera
Yeah.
on. Who paying for the food when y'all go out?
We do 50-50 most of the time.
I actually, to be honest, because we're both down bad right now,
Yeah.
we're still like getting our bread up. But I feel like whoever has cash, we pay. You know,
Yeah.
and I don't like taking money from people, but I feel like I've gotten better with that.
You
And
have,
I've definitely paid my dues.
No, like
If we stack the finances, you owe me so much bread, Logie.
we will not get into it.
You
but
did well with
because-
the hotel.
Okay, that was
Yeah,
cute.
yeah.
I think when we were like just friends, we went out all the time. So that was a normal like 50-50 split regardless. So now it's like, now that we're a couple, I don't know if it should change, but I don't really care like that.
The thing is, like, how I work, like I said, is like whoever got money. Because if
Yeah.
I had bare bread, like, I don't really care
don't really
spilling on
care.
my girl. Like, that's cool. But it's just literally, bro, trust me, we are struggling right now.
But when there are times, like the first time we went to Willoughby, we didn't split, right?
I don't know.
I can't even remember. But
Yeah, like I said, if we stack bread on who's paid
Yeah.
more, You owe me head. Okay. What's your opinion on load shedding in SA? That's a boring
No.
one. Yeah.
Skip that.
I'm going to kill myself and it's your fault!
Would you rather have no emotions or no memories, and why? I have neither already.
I've done the no emotions things. After a while, when you do try to switch that stuff back on, it catches up on you. Like, you feel everything more intensely. So I would have to go with no memory.
Okay.
Yeah, you?
I have neither already, so I don't have to answer that question. Y'all eat ass.
No comment.
You guys obviously have a lot of chem. How do you guys handle conflict?
I think we handle conflict pretty well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I think because we're so open with each other, we just talk about it. And
Like, even when we-
and we babs. Babs it out.
If you don't get it, forget about it.
One thing I do like about us is that, like, when we have an argument, especially if it's over the phone, you tend to want to put the phone down because you no longer want to speak to this person, but we just don't put the phone down.
Yeah.
Like, we just go silent.
But it's also because we're petty, low-key, as well.
Yeah.
Like, we were having an argument the other day, and then Shay said, like, bye, like, she wants to dip. She's going on her walk. And I was like, oh, really? Bet. I stayed on the phone, and she also wouldn't, because I told her, low-key, she got defiant, because I said, I told her, put the phone down.
Yeah.
So in her
I
head,
was
she's
like,
like, fuck
are you silly?
Are you
I'm not
crazy?
putting this phone
So then
down.
she just carried the phone with her on her morning walk.
Yeah. And
with
I
the
walked
phone
for a
open.
good 10 minutes.
And I just sat there. I was like, bet. I was just angry in bed by myself at like 5 a.m. I was like, shut.
But that's what I like about us. Like, we don't cut off the channels to, like, not stop
read my question.
communicating with each other.
Not a question. She got a fatty though.
Facts.
Yeah, she do.
Settle down!
How she felt about the passenger seat.
I'm gonna done pretending like I'm not a jealous person. I am. It's not even about the girls. It's just that, like, I don't want people to have the same access to Matt the way I have access to him. And I was like, nah, I'm not having that.
We will not have it. I said we will not have it. Oh.
I used to love that shit.
You a hoe.
Is Matt a decent kisser? Well, we already answered that.
He's great.
Yeah, but I've said on plenty of videos before, good kisser, bad kisser is subjective. It's more about the chem between the two people.
Yeah,
Like, if the
yeah.
kissing goes up, it's because y'all just fit together like a puzzle piece. Is Shay's M necklace from you, or is there another story behind that?
So when I decided that I want him, I was like, I'm getting this. Whether he wants me or not, I'm letting him know that we're together, regardless.
This is the problem when shorties like get ideas from TikTok. You were there in 2021, like, if I get this necklace, he will want me.
Psychologically, I was playing it into his mind because he liked seeing the M around my neck, and then he was like,
I do.
yeah.
How's the neck?
How's the what?
How's the neck? You know what neck is? Head.
Oh,
Yeah.
how is it, man? On a scale of 1 to 10, tell the people.
Yeah, it's good. There is room to improve, though. We're always working. There is.
Then there's room to improve?
as well.
Okay, cool.
For me as well. No, for me as well.
Okay,
For
you
both-
see how he covered
For
himself.
both of us. Shay Woods, more like Shay likes Matt's wood.
Yes, I do.
Opinions on polygamy. We'll end on that. That's the last one. I don't know why I said we'll end on. Like, I'm choosing. That's the last one.
You-
Polygamy. You want me
You-
to?
you
Okay.
go.
The thing is, like, I'm not obsessed with like threesomes or whatever. Not like I need threesomes. I've tried to push to Shay. Like I said, I like to have my cake and eat it too. Like, obviously, I'm a gent. If I see a girl that I'm attracted to physically, I would love to have the option to like dip and dab if I want. But like Shay said, it's closed off access, and I'm here and I chose that, so I gotta respect that. But the only thing Shay said is that if we do threesomes, she's cool. She chooses the girl. But the only problem with threesomes, I feel like, it's just if there's a disconnect between two parties, the whole thing finna be whack.
I think also, like, I have to be attracted to the girl for it
Yeah.
to work. Like, if I'm fucking with the girl,
Yeah, but
let's go.
tell me this isn't gonna be the case.
What?
If say me and the girl have great physical chem, and you see that, and now you feel left out.
I'm punching her.
That's what I'm saying.
She's
if
knocking her the
I'm doing it, and you and Shorty are lip syncing, I'm swinging. Be like, why are you kissing my
Because-
girl better than I kiss my girl, bro?
Because, like, why are you guys spending 5 minutes just kissing each other and I'm just supposed to be here?
Oi, why her legs shaking like that? Why they never shake like that for me, right? Crazy. But yeah, I think we covered everything. Oh, one more thing. I just want to show you this photo.
I feel like gents think that they want to have the whole threesome thing because they watch porn and they're like, yes, but they don't really understand the admin that goes into it. You can't even please one woman.
I ain't felt like this in a long time.
How are you gonna do two? How?
Okay, but to be fair, a lot of our greatest moves have come from porn because I've introduced that.
Like
Like
our
the reverse
greatest
thing.
moves
Oh, the
come
reverse
from
thing
us
the other night.
trying
The
different.
reverse thing the other night.
I don't want to talk about it.
Wait, thank you. It's cute, huh? On his WhatsApp story.
I think that would be very adorable.